Okay, well, that's the first time I've ever been given shit by a stewardess on a plane for taking a little bit of video. I think that was like a 5-second video, and she told me to turn it off. She saw me, and it was a safety issue, so no more photography on planes or video. Anyway, I'm flying Malaga, Madrid, Mexico City, and so far everything's gone pretty smoothly. Iberia is okay, and I'm right now in Madrid, in Barajas Airport. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. What I do like is that we arrived in Terminal 4. We had to transfer to Terminal 4S, which is the international terminal, and we didn't have to go through security again, so I haven't seen that for a long time. We just had passport control, we were out, no more security, and I'm just about to go to the gate for a 12-hour flight to Mexico City.
On behalf of Iberia and the crew, and to inform you that we should be departing in a couple of minutes, and once we do, our flight time will take 11 hours, and we should be arriving by 5 p.m. and that's TF local time. The weather conditions expected for today's flight are fine. There is no significant weather expected in today's route, although we could experience light to occasionally moderate chop during our flight, and it could be a little more significant between the third and the sixth hour of our flight. Weather forecast upon arrival, clear.
So Iberia, what do I think of Iberia? It actually went pretty well. Iberia wasn't at the top of my list. I usually like to fly Aeromexico to Mexico. But that's usually from North America. This time, coming from Spain, I really had two options when I looked online. It was either Iberia or Aeromexico. I compared the different itineraries. Iberia had a better itinerary. This flight was coming in at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which I think is perfect. I like to arrive somewhere, especially when it's North America. I like to have a beer, I like to have supper, go to bed early, wake up refreshed the next day. Aeromexico was landing in Mexico City at 5 o'clock in the morning, so that was a horrible schedule. I didn't want anything to do with that. As far as pricing goes, I paid the equivalent of about 600 US flying Malaga, Madrid, Mexico City. Now that's a really fantastic fare, so no complaints there. I even paid a little bit more to get extra leg room. They have a few seats on the plane where, because it's next to an emergency exit, there's no seat in front of you. So that was 60 euros each for each leg. So, but I figured, it's an 11-hour flight. I'm going to pay the extra and have a little bit more leg room. So that was all good. Okay, so service in Iberia. I thought service was okay. I mean, it was sometimes a little grouchy. It wasn't the friendliest airline I've ever been on. I was a little bit surprised by my experience with that lady in the morning, the stewardess, on the first flight on Iberia Express. I haven't had an experience like that in a while. She almost treated me like I was some kind of pervert shooting a video. But on the second flight, everything went a lot more smoothly. The stewards and stewardesses were a little bit older, so you could see it's kind of a prestigious posting flying internationally to Mexico City. The service was good, the food was good. They even smiled a few times. So I wouldn't say they're the friendliest, but it was professional, it was good, and I don't have any issues with it. So in summary, the itinerary was great, the price was great, service was okay, overall everything went smoothly, no delays, flight was on time, and that's the most important thing. Overall, I give Iberia an 8 out of 10. I would fly them again to Mexico. They did a good job, and so I do recommend them.
Mira ahí por aquí, cero, cero, cero.